Okay, we're asked to solve this equation. 4 equals 12 over x minus 5 over x squared. Okay, so I'm going to write it out again. Put it over 1. So when we're adding or subtracting fractions, we need a common denominator. Now, what's the common denominator going to be? Well, it's definitely going to be 1 anyway, right? Now, this is a little bit of a tricky thing, right? The fact that x will divide into x squared, I don't need to write down x and then x squared. So I just going to include x squared, right? And you'll see now in a second why. So I divide 1 into this, and 1 is there, so what's left over? It's x squared, so it's 4 multiplied by x squared. Now, what's x divided into this? So what's x squared, which is down here, divided by x? Well, it's x. So that's what's multiplied by 12. It's 12 by x minus, well, it's 5 over x squared, so x squared, so anything left over is 1, so it's just 5 by 1. Okay, so we just delete this with a bit more room. So, I said in previous questions, if you get a common denominator and put it all over the same thing, and if it includes an equals, we can ignore the bottom line. So now what we have is 4x squared equals 12x minus 5. Now this is some sort of a quadratic. So I'm going to organize the quadratic. I'm going to put the x squareds first. Minus 12x is next because it's going to come across. And the minus 5 is going to come across, becomes a plus 5. And it's going to be equal to 0. Okay? Because there's nothing left here. So I'm going to write that up here. 4x squared minus 12x plus 5. And you can see the way it's done, this must be guide number. Okay, so what's the guide number? Multiply the two of them, you get 20x squared is plus 20x squared, and the factors of that are 10x, 2x, 20x, 1x, 4x by 5x. So which one of them will make 12? Well, immediately that won't, or that one. So this is the only one that will make minus 12. And I have a plus 20, so either both pluses or both minuses. In this case, it's going to be 2 minuses, because I want minus 12. So write down 4x squared minus 10x minus 2x plus 5 equals 0. Split it in half. I'm going to look at these two. Well, 2x is common, so I'm left with 2x minus 5. And look what's common here. Well, 1 is common, because I want to end up with 2x. So I'm actually going to take out minus 1 out of it. I'm left with 2x minus 5. So write the two factors. So these are called factors. So then to solve them, I let each factor equal to 0. Okay, each factor equal to 0. Then 2x is equal to 1. Divide both sides by 2. X is equal to a half. They will have cancelled out. 2x is equal to 5. Divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 5 over 2. So there's my two values for x.